Welcome to Unit 8. Have you been involved in discussions about the influence of gender bias in our homes and workplaces? It seems that almost everyone has an opinion. And whether it concerns bringing up children or employing adults, it's still a hot topic, and one which is increasingly being built into legislation. Listen to some people talking about how they feel about gender bias.
Now I work for an international company. We've got people of all nationalities, all persuasion. So we just get on. And the most important thing is, that they can do the job. It doesn't matter, anything about them, personally. It's can they do the job.
I feel like gender bias is everywhere, unfortunately, even in developed countries. In my workplace, I definitely find that men progress a lot faster than women do, but my company is also making really great strides in ensuring that we have equality in the workplace.
I have noticed a lot of change. Women, especially a little more visible in the workplace, I say, amongst my employers, managers. I'm in the acting profession, so members of my cast is a lot more diverse as well. In fact, we're doing a play at the moment, and we've gender swapped the main character in it. So we made that a woman. So yeah, it is changing.
Definitely in my work, I'm working in engineering, and it's very hard to find female engineers. Even so, we would like to hire some to balance the teams. Because we think it's good for our creativity, but we have no application. So looks like the bias comes from early age, and that is difficult for women to go in the engineering path. That's cool.
I'm a waitress. All the waitresses are female and all the chefs are male. So I guess that's a bit of a gender thing, but how it is.
I used to travel by myself, but it's unusual in Taiwan. Yeah, people will say, why you travel alone? And still that they think the woman is not so strong and they need to be protected. Yeah, I think. Mm-hmm.
I suppose awareness raising has played a huge part in making people more accepting of people's choices in life. Yeah.
Not in my workplace, no, not anymore. There is a rather good gender policy in the company that I work for. It's a non-profit company, so that's rather okay, I think.
I do happen to work in quite a male-dominant profession as well, but I do find my way through it somehow. I think if you're not making a big deal about your gender or how you have to fit into things, somehow it doesn't matter to other people. So, but yeah, I do know that in a lot of other professions, it's a lot harder to kind of slip through the cracks in that way. So, yeah.
It's always better to have a dealer. Yeah, there's definitely been changes in the past several years, just women trying out different roles. And we have people running for president, we have all sorts of governors and all sorts of politics especially. But yeah, even in just like day-to-day life gender roles, that you have more stay-at-home dads and women who may be bringing home a higher paycheck. And so it's changing a little every day.
So I work in academia, and I think it's one of the better places to work. I think we have a reasonable gender balance, although I know, because I've been on the Athena Swan committees and stuff, that it's not perfect for sure, and there are problems. My group, for example, is very male heavy. I'm the only female non-PhD student, so I do notice it sometimes. There's a bias everywhere, there really is, and I struggle when people say that places like the UK are sorted out with regard to gender equality. We're not. We've got plenty of work to do. We're doing better than many places, but yeah, there is gender bias and we need to work on it.